Once upon a time, there was a man, a woman, and a beast. On Tanya's island, adrift in a tropical paradise, where fantasy and reality blend, two lovers find heaven and hell.
Well, I am drunk.
I'm pretty drunk.
That's when the titties start coming out.
We are a podcast for degenerates and scumbags.
Oh, also there's a dick.
Tis,
20's on your titty, bitch. Remember when Kenny Loggins killed a barracuda with a bow and arrow? We didn't make this movie. We didn't rape anybody.
What am I doing with my life that we have to take a step away from bestiality?
Caught dead watching.
Hey everybody, it's Nicole. I've had a real weird night.
I think I have too.
Welcome to episode 5 of Caught Dead Watching. We're doing things a little bit different tonight. We're recording a little before we watch the movie because we are watching a movie called Tanya's Island that is going to make up for the complete and utter lack of titty boobs that we have had in this podcast up until now. Yes. If anybody remembers, the titty boob count right now is 1.
Right, there was tasteful side boob in the last episode, but we are going full on titty boob bonanza in this one, and we are going to do a Joe Bob Briggs style breast count, which I will say at Indianapolis Days of the Dead a few years back, I was officially deputized by Joe Bob Briggs when I did the drive-in totals for Time to Kill. So I am officially authorized to do a breast count. And we are going to take a shot every time that the breast count goes up. So we're going to see you guys in a little while, and there's no telling how fucked up we might be.
Yes. So the rules of engagement are this. Every time a titty boob is on the screen in a new scene. So this can be the same tits that we've seen before, but we're seeing them again. That counts as another tit.
But it has to be in a new scene.
Has to be in a new scene.
Those are the rules.
Yes.
Set out by God.
So,
AKA Joe Bob.
There may be only not that many sets of tits in this movie, but the tits will keep showing up over and over and over.
The tits that keep on giving.
Yes. Bouncing around, heaving, nude, nipples everywhere. So,
ooh, it's getting hot in here.
I don't know.
It's just me.
I'm going a little overboard. So yeah, we're gonna drink every time we see a tit, and the movie's an hour and 22 minutes long. Hopefully, we won't be dead. Hopefully, I'll still be able to go to work tomorrow. So we'll see you guys in an hour and 22 minutes.
A love so rare, a summer affair. Tanya, a young actress, alone on an enchanted island. With her lover, Lobo, an artist. Alone, he thinks. Deep in the tropical rainforest, some mysterious inner urge draws Tanya toward the source of her strange obsession. Tanya finds the secret the island holds. A beast who fills her with fear and fascination. The beast who becomes her friend. Jealousy rears its ugly head. Jealousy in the mind of man. Jealousy in the heart of the beast. Tanya's lover resorts to brute force to reclaim his woman. The beast wants his mate. The animal in man. The humanity in the beast. Which is stronger?
It appears to be recording.
Hey everybody, this is Nathan.
And Nicole.
And we are back after watching Tanya's Island. And good lord.
We are drunk. Well, I am drunk.
I'm pretty drunk. Not only did we take shots every time we saw titty boobs, but we took shots just to get through the rest of that goddamn movie.
We had to drink to get... This movie's not good. Even in our standards, this movie is not good.
But it led to Nicole referencing I think it was a Big Sean song.
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Tens,
20's on your titty, bitch. So, apparently I know a rap song.
Apparently.
So, yeah, I'm just a badass who knows all kinds of things about rap.
Alright, so Tanya's Island. Let's get into a review of this movie.
Before we do a review of this movie,
Oh, God.
I need to talk about something real quick. I had a moment today where I realized that this is our 5th episode of Caught Dead Watching.
Woo! 5 episodes.
Woo! 3 of our 5 episodes have featured bestiality.
We're really leading off with this?
And, yes, we are, because,
Alright.
this, not just bestiality, but, like, animals raping humans.
So far, we've had llama rape.
And 2 Sasquatch rapes.
2 Sasquatch. Honestly, I don't know if Tanya's Island really counts as a Sasquatch. That was more of just a weird baboon ape.
I don't know, but
A skunk ape.
He fucked her, and she didn't ask for it.
No, she did not.
Skunk ape?
Rape ape.
Yeah, there was a rape ape
ape.
thing happening. So, after this episode, we're going to try to step away from bestiality for a few days.
I never thought I would ever hear that said about myself. Like, what am I doing with my life that we have to take a step away from bestiality?
3 out of 5 episodes.
3 out of 5. That's Caught Dead Watching, folks. We are a podcast for degenerates and scumbags.
Evidently, you've been caught dead watching bestiality rape.
3 out of 5
3
times.
out of 5 times.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So I'm not really sure where we go from here. We might as well just end the episode and sign off.
Titty boobs. Titty
Yeah,
boobs.
let's talk about titty boobs.
Let's talk about titty boobs to kind of redeem ourselves. I said in the intro that we were going to do a Joe Bob Briggs style titty boob count.
We did.
And blackjack.
21 tits.
But they're all the same tits.
Yeah, so you gotta give us a little leeway on this one, because we've had a very significant lack of tits thus far. So this is one set of tits 21 times.
21. And it's 21 because in one of those scenes, she only showed one titty boob.
One tit. Yeah, just one tit. Like,
One
just,
boob.
like, she was, okay, so Tanya does not know how to wear a shirt. At all. Like, shirt technology is lost on this woman. So, like, she just sort of, like, secures it around the throat area and then hopes for the best where the tits come in. So, the tits just sort of like a strong wind and there's a titty out.
Yeah. The wind disrobes her, I think, like, 4 of the 13 times. No, because,
Yes.
because each
We did count
hair
each
counts as
individual
2.
tit, yeah.
That's
That
how
is
Joe Bob does
21
it.
each individual tit. So if she's just straight up topless, that's 2 tits.
That's 2 tits.
Yeah.
And 2 shots.
Oh, yeah. Did we mention that we're drunk?
Maybe.
Oh, also there's a dick.
There's one dick in this.
So, yeah, the straight up count is 21 tits and 1 dick. And it's only like, it's like 3/4 flaccid.
In my notes, it says, yep, that's a dick.
Yeah, that is a dick.
Yep.
That was a dick.
That's
that was
a dick.
Kenny Loggins' dick.
Kenny Loggins. I way to the danger zone. Yeah. The guy who plays a character by the name of Lobo in this movie looks just like Kenny Loggins. Like early 70s Kenny Loggins. Like Loggins and Messina, right? His partner back in the day.
I know nothing about
Loggins
Kenny
and
Loggins
Messina,
other
I
than
think.
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Style Kenny Loggins.
I know more about 10-10-20s on them titties, bitch, than Kenny Loggins back in the
I
day.
wouldn't admit that. Like,
I'm
out
very
loud.
sorry. I just lost a lot of cool points.
Like the Footloose.
I know
early
Footloose.
pre-Footloose, pre-Danger Zone. He had one hit with a guy. I think his name was Messina. I don't know that much about 70s singer-songwriter groups except Simon and Garfunkel, but fuck it. The guy looks like Kenny Loggins. His name is Lobo.
Yeah, he's terrible. So
He's the word Lobo's loco.
yeah, let's start at the beginning.
But perhaps we better start at the beginning.
There are 2 people and an ape in this movie, essentially. There's a couple people in the beginning, but they're...
And the dad from fucking Good Times.
Yeah, the dad from Good Times is in the movie for like 3 seconds, just greasing up his nude body.
I'm pretty sure that's him.
He's just rubbing his naked torso
No, he's painting
with grease.
himself. This is going to sound
It was a
racist
long
shit. He was
time ago.
painting himself black.
We don't know. It was.
I see an actor and I want him painted black.
Shit got weird.
Yeah, shit got weird. But he was painting himself like a African savage type character, whatever, at the beginning of this movie.
We didn't make it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, for the record, we didn't make this movie. We didn't rape anybody. So you can direct your complaints elsewhere.
This movie's awful. It starts out, they show like a movie set.
Yeah, movie
where there's a lot of smoke in a bus, and someone's talking to the character who plays Tanya, who is
Vanity.
Fucking Vanity. Pre-Prince era Vanity.
In this movie, she is billed as Dee Dee Winters, because apparently that's what she was going by at the time, but she, like, in the future, which is now the past, became Vanity, aka, like, Prince's Vanity. But I don't know, I'm not making any sense.
Prince's Vanity.
Knows
no bounds.
Prince's Vanity.
Perhaps she should purify herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
God damn it.
But we have the weird scene where some lady says that she takes her personal life more seriously than her career, and then all of a sudden, out of goddamn nowhere...
Poop rape?
Shower poop rape.
Yeah, so, okay... So we are very quickly, like, that happens, and then we're like introduced in like a flashback, but it's not like a flashback, it's like a flash sideways. So we flash sideways to an introduction to her boyfriend Lobo.
Fuck Lobo.
Like, fucking Lobo.
This guy's the goddamn worst. I hate this guy.
He is the worst person I've ever seen in a movie ever.
Like, I've always said that there are two characters competing for the most unlikable character in any movie ever. That is Cooper, played by Tom Tolles in the Night of the Living Dead remake.
But at least he's good at doing it.
And, oh God, what's his name? Joe Pelotano, I think is his name. I'm sorry, Joe, if I'm fucking your last name up. But the guy who played Captain Rhodes in Day of the Dead.
Oh, God, yes. Okay.
I've always said those two are competing for the most unlikable character in movies ever.
They lose.
Lobo is right up there. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy right in his stupid ass.
I wish he would get fucked in the ass because he deserves it.
Nope, I'm not going to say that. I'll say that later. Sorry.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So we meet Lobo in a flash sideways, and Vanity, Tanya, and it's not Tanya, by the way, it's Tanya.
Tanya.
Goddamn annoying. So,
yeah, he keeps calling her Tanya.
So Tanya is talking to Lobo, and she's basically like, why don't you love me enough? I mean, this girl's self-esteem is like in the fucking toilet. This is a feminist goddamn nightmare. So she's like, why don't you love me? Is there another girl? Blah, 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 blah. And then she says to him, you should love me. I help you paint. And Lobo freaks the fuck out. Apparently he's a painter. And he says, no one helps me paint but me. And then it cuts to this fucking weird ass black and white scene in the shower where he's very obviously having non-consensual sex with her. But there's like shit everywhere, like literal shit.
There's a line in Barn of the Blood Llama,
best
which
movie
says,
ever.
I think, like, those aren't happy screams, are they, Paul?
Yeah.
These aren't happy screams in this scene. Like, it looks on. She's not frowning or anything in this scene.
But she is trying to get away.
She's trying to get away, but that could just be like some kind of weird kink thing. It's the sound she's making that tells me this is a rape scene.
Yeah, so this is like her boyfriend.
45 seconds into the movie.
Yeah, they're in the shower. She's covered in what looks remarkably like duty.
It could be paint, but it might be poop.
But why would you be covered with paint in the shower? It just makes no...
Why would you be covered with poop in the shower?
I don't know, maybe you've got a thing for
You
it.
take very different showers than I do.
Sometimes I get in the shower, no I don't. So... Anyway, the only way that I can describe it is like a poop rape shower. So then she...
With an Indian-faced dog.
Yeah, she rolls out of the shower and she's like crying, like doing like a crying game, like post-rape thing. And then they pan around and there's like a dog. Like it's like a painting of a dog with an Indian's face. And by Indian we mean like Native American face.
Yes. On a dog.
It's a black and white scene.
It's weird.
And then it cuts away and they never reference it again.
Like, if that character if a dog had walked into this movie with a Native American face, I'm like, well, that's it. I'm done with this movie. At this point, not in my drunkenness, but in my life, it takes a lot to freak me out.
That was a little freaky.
Like, Native American face dog was freaky.
Yeah.
That was weird. I'm glad that didn't come to life in this movie.
It was like this weird, like, rape scene, and then it goes immediately to this, like, incomprehensible dog with an Indian face. I don't know why. I can't get past it, honestly, so we'll just move on.
Yeah, move on.
So then she's in her house, and...
Wait, I want to say something first. At the beginning of this movie, when we're going through the whole movie set thing, we watch about a minute and a half of Mighty Joe Young.
That's going to be important later.
On a small screen, like they're showing a bank of movie editing screens, and they're showing Mighty Joe Young. Excuse me.
Sorry. We told you guys we were going to drink until we die.
Yeah,
we're not dead, so
we're not
bonus.
dead. I'm not dead yet.
Not dead. I think I'll go for a walk.
I feel happy. But yeah, we watch about a minute and a half of Mighty Joe Young, which, as you watch this movie, you'll realize is kind of a metaphor, because that's kind of what they were going for with the relationship between an ape and a woman. But they did it so badly.
So bad. So
badly. Did we mention this is not a good movie?
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway.
So let's just get to the establishing part.
All right. We're done with poop shower rape.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to say there is no consensual sex in this movie whatsoever.
No, every single sex scene in this movie is straight up rape.
Yeah, there is zero consensual sex. It's not good. So, but moving forward, she is in her house, and for whatever reason, she hears, she being Tanya, god damn it. Tanya. Not
Tanya.
All of a sudden she hears very loud, very enthusiastic panting coming from upstairs in her
house. Which doesn't sound human at all.
So, what does she do? Of course she goes upstairs and follows it, and she doesn't even know how to fucking walk on stairs.
No, that's not how stairs work.
Yeah, that is not how stairs work.
She's wearing these giant stiletto heel boots, and she walks toes on the edge of the stairs. Now, I don't have a lot of experience wearing stiletto heel boots, because I would kill myself.
I don't either.
I'm fucking 6'4".
But
I have no business
like,
wearing stiletto heels.
How this bitch doesn't have a broken femur is beyond me.
Yeah, she walks up and and she goes to this hallway, and there are oil lamps all down the hall. It looks like the Total Eclipse for the Heart video. Total Eclipse of the Heart
Total
video.
Eclipse for the Heart.
Fuck off. The Total Eclipse of the Heart video without the big blowing, billowy scrim curtains.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There's a shit ton of, like, oil lanterns.
Yeah.
And then she walks through those, and then there's, like, a glowing dog turd on the ground.
Right,
and that's the only way I can describe it. Picture a dog turd. Like, picture like a novelty dog turd.
Like, that has, like, the Dairy Queen whip.
Yeah, like, if you were gonna, like, order a novelty dog turd from, like, Acme novelty dog turd items. I don't know. If it was 1977 and you wanted to order, like, from a catalog, a novelty dog turd, like, picture that. Only picture it glowing like a soft white yellow.
And she picks it up.
That's what she finds. She picks it up and it illuminates her face.
And walks into a room with like 100 more oil lamps.
And then she's on a beach.
All of a sudden.
She's on a beach. I mean, that's what happens. Like, I can't even put a spin on it. She's got a dog turd in her hands. And then she's on a beach. But the good thing at this point is that's when the titties start coming out. So,
yes,
because at this point
she's on a beach with her titties out.
We are so remarkably bored by this movie that all we can do is wait for the wind to blow her top off to show us her titties.
Yes, so she ends up on a beach and she is like, she's not banging Kenny Loggins because we can totally see his.
No, she's like dry humping his navel.
Yeah.
But they're both naked.
Just like in Barn of the Blood Llama.
Yeah, nobody knows how to have sex.
She's way too high for this to work. Like, his dick is hanging out, and she's, like, all up on his, like, below the chest, above the navel, whatever you call that.
The
area.
Non-sex zone.
Yeah.
The area
zone.
Where sex can't happen because it's not physically possible. But we do see Kenny Loggins' wiener. And I don't really want to talk about it that much. It wasn't that exciting. So, but yeah, so we got some tits.
Yeah, there's a dick in that movie, so it's completely equal opportunity.
But I feel like we've reached really a moment in Caught Dead Watching. Like, we had this thing where we didn't have any tits, and it was all like, oh, are we going to have tits? Are we not going to have tits? I don't know. Everybody's waiting for tits. Well, we got plenty of tits, and we got a dick. So now we're
and a lot of bush.
Oh, so much bush. There was bush
I'm going to say,
everywhere.
I was surprised.
It was tasteful bush.
Because this movie came out, you said, in 1981?
Yeah, 81.
I was expecting Camille Keaton in I Spit on Your Grave Bush.
Where the bush starts right under her nipples?
Yeah, and ends at her knees.
Yes.
Nipple
to knee bush.
A jungle of bush. But Vanity, in her credit, had a nicely
She had a
trimmed
nicely
80s
manicured
bush.
80s bush, yes.
Like,
it would have been the best way to describe it.
Like, it would have been a nice punk faux hawk thing where it got wider towards the back.
Yeah.
Like
she could have moosed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it was like the dude from New Order. His hairstyle in the 80s, that was on her pussy.
Damn it. Okay, so fuck. I'm derailed.
Wow.
So tits come out. Oh no, there's a part where she is wearing like a puka shell shirt. That's the only way I can describe it. She's wearing a shirt that is made of like a puka shell necklace. So it like goes down her midsection and then it goes across, but basically her tits are out. So it's the least effective shirt I've ever seen.
Okay. Vanity was not blessed in the titty department.
No, she has itty bitty titties.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
They're maybe B cups if she's like bloated.
Yeah, so like if you have big old titties, like they might pop out of a shirt like that. If you're walking or doing jumping jacks or whatever, they might pop out. If you have itty bitty titties, you have to wear a specific wardrobe for the wind to blow your tits out.
Yeah. Well, all of her shirts, she just clasps them at the neck area.
And they just kind of blow
apart. And they just
apart.
sort of flow that way with the tits out.
Yeah.
But that one was really remarkable because it was just like, there was like puka shells that go down the middle, and then there was like puka shells over the boobs and puka shells under the boobs.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's called a shirt. It's fine. But it just her tits
like
were
something I would
squarely out.
expect at like a bondage club with leather, but made out of seashells instead.
Yeah, but it was awful.
It was like
anyway.
Island fetish something. I don't know.
So pretty much when they were making this movie, they were like, what are the 3 things that say island to you? I know. Wind chimes, coconuts, and tits.
Wind chimes,
we'll
coconuts,
just put all the wind chimes, all the coconuts, and all the tits in this movie.
Okay. The wind chimes are amazing in this movie.
Amazing, he means there's fucking wind chimes everywhere. Every goddamn structure in this movie has wind chimes. 37 wind chimes hanging off of it.
Rewind. When she's walking through the house before she picks up the glowing dog turd, she bangs her head on at least 3 sets of wind chimes.
You're right, she did.
Yeah.
Did.
And then they go to a tent on the other side of the island, and they have wind chimes all over the tent.
I don't know if the wind chimes are warding off demons or what, but there is more wind chimes in this movie than there are titties.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm glad we
can
play a wind chime drinking game.
If we played a wind chime drinking game, we would actually be dead right now and not just really drunk. So,
speaking of which, here.
Yeah.
Take another shot.
My turn to take a shot.
But, okay. Where were we? They get to the other side of the island.
Wait, the titty boob version of assless chaps. That's where we are in my notes.
So, she's on a horse. There's a horse. Did they ever tell us the horse's name?
No, it's just a stupid white horse.
Yeah, it's a white horse. Behold, I saw a white horse, and she who rode upon it was Vanity, and Titty Boobs followed behind her.
I wish the Titty Boobs could follow her behind her, but they were so small that they couldn't even go around the corner.
Titty Boobs preceded her.
Yes.
Fucked up my Book of Revelations
They were just young and perky. Dude, remember when Kenny Loggins killed a barracuda with a bow and arrow? Because that was awesome.
Okay, so we get to the other side of the island because once they do the flashback to the poop shower rape, they're like, we should go to the other side of the island. We haven't covered that yet. They go to the other side of the island. That's where the tent with the wind chimes and all that bullshit.
All the fucking wind chimes.
And the first thing we see, fucking Loco Lobo has killed a barracuda with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if barracudas are good eating or not.
I don't imagine so, but I don't know.
It'd probably be gross, but yeah. He's killed one, so he's a bow fisherman. We established very early that Lobo is manly.
Lobo is all that is man.
He is manly man.
Yeah, on that note, Lobo is all that is man. There's a moment where fucking Vanity goes out in the woods and she gets scared because a whole bunch of fucking apples fall off a tree onto her head.
Apple rain.
Apple rain.
It's Vanity. We have to make as many French references as possible.
And she's like, there's somebody in the trees throwing apples at me. Come help me. So Lobo runs out there and just randomly fucking shoots an arrow.
Shoots the tree with
into
a compound
tree.
bow.
That's not how.
Yeah, he's got a bow and arrow. He shoots the tree and he's like, we're safe now. So he killed the tree?
So then Vanity takes a nap and she wakes up and she looks out of the fucking tent with the goddamn wind chimes and there's just a trail of coconuts across the beach. And there's
got the lovely trail of coconuts.
77 fucking coconuts just sitting on the beach.
Leading to the white horse.
Yeah. So she starts following the trail of coconuts and she gets 3/4 of the way down this trail of coconuts and fucking dickhead Loco Lobo pops out of the fucking sand, Navy SEAL style. He has apparently buried himself completely under the fucking sand. He's got tissue shoved in his nose and his ears. And he had a little tiny straw that he'd been breathing through. And apparently he did this God knows when and was just waiting for her to wake up. This guy's a fucking psycho. This man is unhinged and you really should call someone because he is not okay. He is waiting under the fucking sand for this bitch to wake up from her nap.
I have respect for a good practical joke. This guy's setup, as she was laying on her little grass mat in the fucking wind chime shack, set up this trail of coconuts and buried himself alive and laid there for God knows how many hours waiting for her to wake up. So this is the one point in the entire movie where I will give Lobo props.
Loco Lobo.
This is where I'll give Lobo props. That is dedication to a practical joke.
That shit was crazy.
No, he's crazy as fuck, and crazy equals dedication.
As a chick, if a dude did that, I would be like, oh, cool, you're fucking unhinged. So, apparently, to get even with Lobo, she's very mad. What the fuck's her name? Tanya.
Vanity.
Yeah, Tanya is very mad.
So pissed.
About the sand prank. So she runs off, and she's screaming, I'll get even with you, I'll get even with you.
She
and
hops
apparently,
on the horse.
Her entire plan to get even with him is just to take her tits out. So she hops on the horse, she takes her tits out, and she rides off. So there's this really long, boring, fucking Vanity walking around the island looking at scenery bullshit. That goes on for 17 minutes.
That goes on for a long time. However,
then she ends up in the cave.
That added to the titty boob total.
It did.
Because if you wear a terrible shirt that's only lashed at the neck, and you ride on horseback,
tits come out.
Your titties are going to pop out.
Pretty much this whole segment of the movie was just the two of us going, and where are the titties? Oh, there they are. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't know where they shot this movie, but it's fucking gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Wherever they shot the
locations,
awesome. The rock outcroppings, sticking up out of the raging surf and all that shit. The locations are gorgeous in this movie.
Yeah, I will give you that. It's probably
awesome. I said something good about this movie.
The best thing about this movie.
Yeah.
So she rides around the island, tits out, and she ends up in a cave. she meets a fucking Sasquatch. And now...
We need to qualify the term Sasquatch there.
I'm going to call it a Sasquatch because it's like a full-grown thing and it's an ape, but it's... I mean,
but it looks like an ape with a baboon face, is what it looks like. And we have to point out this point.
It's fucking amazing. Rick Baker made this shit.
Rick goddamn Baker.
Yeah.
The greatest gorilla actor and... No, I won't say the greatest gorilla actor. God, I can't talk. The greatest gorilla suit maker of all time. And a great gorilla suit actor.
I don't know how this happened, but Rick Baker made this thing, and it's fucking amazing.
It looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the monkey in this movie looks so good. Like, at least 2/3 of the budget for this movie went into that monkey suit.
Dude,
it looks so good.
There is so much just articulation in the face
It deserves
alone.
to be in such a better movie.
Yes. I can't express enough how unbalanced the Bigfoot costume versus everything else in this fucking movie is. This is the best Sasquatch, ape, Bigfoot, whatever I have ever seen.
It looks amazing.
On film. Ever.
Yeah.
Okay, because now all we get is CGI bullshit. This is a practical, actual fucking suit, and it is perfection.
For example, okay, the last one that I watched in the series was Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And the CGI in that movie looks really fucking good. Mm-hmm. I will give it that. The CGI in that movie, those apes look fucking great. This movie that was released in 1981 looks better.
Yeah, because it is the best fucking ape suit I've ever seen on screen ever.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
no bullshit.
Fucking great. How is it in this movie?
This movie, honestly, tits and Sasquatch, and that's all you need to know.
Titsquatch.
We could honestly wrap it up right now, and that would be
Tits and Sasquatch. We're done.
Yeah, 21 tits and a Sasquatch. That's fucking amazing. But we'll go on because we're gluttons for punishment.
My debut album is going to be called 21 Tits and a Sasquatch.
21 tits and a Sasquatch, bitch. Oh, fuck. Okay, so she gives him a present, which he then immediately tears into pieces. So Sasquatch
hands her a necklace, and he immediately shreds it.
And
You're
she
so
names
beautiful.
him Blue.
I'm gonna name you Blue because your eyes are so blue.
Because she's such an asshole, she thinks that she has to name everything.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Your eyes are so
Tanya's
cute."
an asshole too. There are no likable characters in this movie except for Blue.
Yeah.
And he ends.
I wouldn't say likable.
Yeah, there are no likable characters in this movie.
He does do some stuff.
Full stop. No. Sam.
Oh,
Sam is the only likable character in this movie.
So moving forward, Lobo, the fucking idiot.
Fuck Lobo. This guy
Lobo
sucks.
is starting to get jealous because obviously Vanity is putting her attention elsewhere, and Lobo has a lot of difficulty dealing with Vanity's attention being anywhere but
When you
him.
say putting her attention elsewhere, we're talking about an ape.
Yeah.
I just want to reemphasize that at this point, Lobo is jealous of a primate.
Yeah. And he's real jealous of it, and it's shit gets
Real
real
jealous.
fucking weird.
Shit gets weird from here on out.
Lobo captures a very tiny little piglet with a large shawl, he made for his grandmother and then, threw it at a pig.
This little piggy's cute as fuck.
So, yeah, he catches this tiny little, cute little piglet, and I want a little piglet so bad. He's so cute.
So cute.
Yes, and he names him Sam, and he swaddles him up in this little blanket.
Yeah, he goes into the tent,
He's like, oh, Sam, I got us a friend named Sam.
It's the only moment where I almost liked Lobo in this movie.
I need to say, and I think you already said this, but I'm drunk and I don't remember. The only character in this movie that I don't hate is Sam the Piglet. Sam the Piglet is pure perfection.
Wait, okay.
Pure innocence and pure joy.
I'm going to tell you how goddamn jaded me and Nicole are for watching movies on the video fringe where the most fucked up things you can possibly imagine happen. As soon as he picked up Sam, the piglet, we both looked at each other and we were like, if he slaughters Sam, we hate this guy.
No, I
like,
literally
we both completely expected him to slaughter him on screen, Cannibal Holocaust style. And we were both pissed off the moment he picked him up.
Yeah, I believe my words were, if he hurts that piglet, I will track down that motherfucker in real life and I will stomp him in the face.
Yeah.
Because Sam is so cute.
That's how jaded we are, because we automatically like, Sam is adorable. Oh, fuck, he's gonna get killed in some horrible on-screen way.
And guess what happens to Sam?
No, he got killed in a horrible off-screen way.
His little head got cut off.
Wait, I can't love Blue anymore.
He did cut Sam's head off.
Yeah, right, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Okay. Fuck. So, this was the emotional part of the movie. Some stuff happened. Lobo discovers that Blue exists. Lobo. God, fuck, shit. Lobo discovers that Blue exists. And then he goes and tracks him. And then Sam ain't got no head anymore.
Yeah, he finds Sam beheaded on a beach and buries him in the shallowest grave ever.
He
it is
literally
maybe
buries
a foot
him
deep.
under like 7 grains of sand.
Yeah, he's got like, there's the body, there's a little bit of sand piled on top of it, and that's it.
And then he's like, oh, fuck Sam. So, R.I.P. Sam. I'm fucking...
I'll
Let's
drink
to Sam.
Here's
drink
to Sam.
We loved you, Sam. You were the best thing in this movie. So...
That bottle's empty, by the way.
Oh, goddamn. So, Sam is dead. Lobo is remarkably jealous about Blue.
Like, he's jealous because he thinks that she banged this ape.
Yeah. Like, that's seriously that.
He thinks, like, that is the very definition of jungle fever.
Yeah. So
and it never happened. So he's
like, my girlfriend screwed an ape.
And I don't know how he knows she even met the ape, because he wasn't there. He didn't see any of that shit, where she gave him a necklace and all that shit. So I don't know how he even knows any of this. But he's all of a sudden, my girlfriend fucked an ape. I'm going to get pissed off about it and turn into Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now. And I'm going to get all pissed off and build a Punjabi prison. Fuck this guy.
But he gets super pissed off and he like pulls a fucking straight up Donald Trump and like grabs fucking Tanya right by the pussy.
Grabs her right by the pussy.
And he's like, that's mine. And shit gets very unconsensual. And he's saying shit like animals belong in cages. And then he says to Tanya, you belong to me. You're like, he's a very not nice man. We don't like him at all.
Tanya keeps going back to him.
But yeah, she's a fucking idiot because she's like, I love you so much. Even though you grab me by the pussy and tell me that I'm your property, I love you. It's awful.
I mean, at this point in the movie, I think the filmmakers started trying to make a statement. They did it very, very badly.
Yeah, they failed.
Terribly. Where they kind of did a whole who's the real animal here type of thing between Lobo and Blue.
Yeah.
Which they did so badly. But I'll give them credit for at least trying it. Which may go back to I found deep philosophical meaning in Barn of the Blood Llama. I found deep philosophical meaning in Suburban Sasquatch. It might go back to shit like that where I'm looking for the philosophical meaning to try and explain just bad filmmaking. But maybe. I think they were trying to make a statement for this movie. They just did it so fucking badly.
Yes. And, I mean, just every character in this movie is so incredibly unlikable.
Yeah.
So after Lobo literally grabs Tanya by the pussy and, like... It makes her do what he wants her to do. He builds like a fucking fort with like bamboo. Like a huge fort in like an afternoon, which is impossible. Yeah, he's wearing a fucking adult diaper the whole time.
To my wrestling nerds out there, this looks exactly like the structure from a Punjabi prison match. Those who know what I'm talking about will know what I'm talking about. Ryan, you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Thank you. You probably don't know because you're not a wrestling nerd, but if you've ever seen the Punjabi prison match, you know exactly the kind of fort we're talking about. It's the outer shell. Not the inner cage, just the outer shell. And he has supposedly built this by himself in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Something
Which
like
is
that.
not, I don't believe it's a thing. He must be a fucking architect.
Built out of bamboo.
Yeah. While wearing an adult diaper and
While
yellow
Tanya
face
is in an inner cage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's eating bananas and wearing a World War I helmet.
Yeah, and there's a lot of coconuts. I don't know.
There's a lot of coconuts.
So
a lot of coconuts come sailing over the wall on the sail to him. Have I mentioned fuck Lobo?
Fuck him.
I hate that guy.
So he finds Tanya and kidnaps her
and he's
again.
finding a way to paint his face.
Yeah, he paints his face yellow and black. He does not know how makeup works.
At first, he has this just black under his eyes. I can understand that. That kind of makes sense. If you're in the Congo, fucking jungle, whatever, you can find some shit that has pigment that will turn your eyes dark. But then he has white under his eyes in a scene. And then he has yellow for the rest of the face paint.
Is yellow. It's
How does
so
he keep
weird.
finding this fucking face paint?
It's like there's a makeup store just around the corner and we can't stay. So
God, Lobo was such an asshole.
So Lobo builds this big fort with this fucking prison in the middle, and then he goes and he kidnaps Tanya again, and he rapes her again.
And she escapes
again.
And he rapes her again. And imprisons her again. And
then Blue finally comes and saves her from being imprisoned by Lobo.
Again.
And then what does Blue do? He fucking rapes her.
Fuck!
Well, I don't understand the message of this movie because the hero in the movie rapes the fucking girl. I don't get it. Again with the rape.
Who is the hero in this movie?
Sam is the hero.
Sam is decapitated a third of the way through this movie. He is the only likable character. There is no hero.
So we have come now to the end of 122 minutes of tits and no substance.
None. No, but the funny thing is, at the beginning of this movie, before the, what's the word I'm looking for? Menu. God damn it. Before the menu comes up, the maybe distribution company, whatever, is Substance.
Oh,
it says Substance really big across the screen. But there is none.
Yeah,
there is none.
No substance.
This entire movie can be boiled down to
tits.
Bored actress gets raped.
Yes.
So they go to the other side of this island where she gets
raped again.
No, she doesn't. Well, she gets raped again by Lobo.
Yeah.
And gets interested in a monkey. Lobo builds a fort, kidnaps her, rapes her, and the monkey tries to break in. Monkey finally breaks in, rescues her from Lobo.
He literally
then
saves
rapes
her and fucking rapes her.
Then rapes her. He saves her from the Punjabi prison, then rapes her, and in her mind, she goes to some weird Victorian house where there's a mattress on the floor.
Yeah, no, that's the end of the fucking movie. So Blue rescues her from Lobo and rapes the shit out of her. Fucking rapes her, and all the cameras go blue.
The cameras go blue. Really it is clear that a monkey is ruining that pussy. That is it.
And then
is killing it.
She wakes up on a mattress on a floor, I guess in her house, and she's watching Mighty Joe Young, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah, she's watching Mighty Joe Young again.
And the credits roll.
You know who there are two victims in this movie.
Sam
is one. Mighty Joe Young is another.
Yes.
That is an amazing movie.
Yeah.
The original Mighty Joe Young is a great movie. And it was used to bookend ape rape in this goddamn movie.
Okay, so I want to say...
It's not okay with me.
I want to say a couple things before we wrap this up. First of all...
Okay.
Where Blue is concerned, best Sasquatch I've ever seen on film. His hair... is Vidal Sassoon sensual
L'Oreal
as fuck.
Fucking commercial.
I mean,
amazing.
If I had to be raped by a Bigfoot, I would definitely pick this one. His hair is fucking
I'm
amazing.
going to pick that quote out of this episode and use it against you.
Please do.
Just so you know.
So, and on that note, I want to say that my notes say, sensual Bigfoot, rape ape, wet the dick.
Rape ape
And
with
that's
joyous
the end of it.
music.
Yes.
The concluding scene of this movie is the ape raping the shit out of Tanya with this music that sounds like
romance music.
You remember that music at the very end of Can of Holocaust?
Yes. Yes!
That is so serene and beautiful.
Yeah.
All the crazy shit, and that's what gives it its effect. This tries for the same thing, and it doesn't play at all. It seems so incongruous.
Yes.
I'm sure that's not a word.
No, it's fine. We're done. So, let's bring this to
Let's bring it to a close. This whiskey bottle is empty, and it's time to end this episode.
We saw 21 tits. We saw 1 dick. We saw a really uncomfortable amount of rape, honestly.
21 tits, a dick, and ape rape.
Yeah, a lot of rape. Like several rapes. One of them had poop involved. It was real fucking weird.
Poop shower rape.
So, Nathan.
Yes.
On our caught dead watching scale.
Our 1 to 3 scale.
On our 1 to 3 scale,
I haven't even thought of this yet.
between must watch, board watch, and fucking kill myself with fire watch, where would you put Tanya's Island?
I would probably put this on... Oh, God. I put this on board watch, honestly. Because as bad as this...
Under the board watch.
Under the board watch.
Of the sun. Sorry,
Under
okay, go on.
the board watch. God.
I completely derailed him, I'm sorry.
How dare you connect with drifters who are a fucking classic
But that
band
was a good
to this movie.
reference.
I'll give this board watch. Like, this is worth watching once. I would never watch this movie again. Ever. Never. But it's worth watching once. So I'll put this in the board watch category. Actually, I'll put this in the extremely board watch category. Nicole.
So, for me, I'm glad we watched this movie because I like boobs, and honestly,
Vanity is totally of great value. Laura Gemser in this movie.
Yeah,
so
also,
if you're down
you
with
didn't
that,
notice,
watch this.
If you Google this movie on Google, if you Google it on Google, it does say that it's classified as softcore porn.
Bullshit.
This is the most boring softcore porn I've ever seen in my entire
This
life.
is terrible.
I have seen dental instruction videos that were hotter than this, okay?
Why the fuck are you watching dental instruction videos?
Because I think they're hot. Duh.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anyway, so...
Far be it for me to kink shame anybody, but...
So, as far as what I rate this movie, I think that watch it if you want to. There are 21 boobs in it.
They're all the same boobs.
It's 21 of the same boobs 21 times. So, I guess there's only 2 boobs, but...
They're all vanity.
They're all Vanity's boobs.
Yes.
But, bitch doesn't know how to wear a shirt, so it's pretty much tits all the time. And bush. Lots of bush. I didn't count the bush, because I could only count tits and dick.
That's not how wind chimes work. That's
not how archery works.
That's not how archery works at all.
No, none of those things.
Now, tents work, coconuts work, any of that.
No, none of that.
Any of it.
That's not how Bigfoot works. That's definitely how rape works, though.
That is how rape works.
So, honestly...
We gotta stop watching so many rapey
flicks. We have to watch bestiality movies.
Okay, the next movie we watch needs to have no rape and no bestiality.
Oh boy, that's gonna be tough. We're terrible people.
We're horrible people.
Because Nathan went with Board Watch, I'm gonna go with a Suicide Watch. And it kind of toes the line between each. You can fucking watch this with friends and it's kind of fun. But let's be honest, this movie is boring as fuck. We've had a big night and I'm kind of tired and I was having trouble staying awake. and I was taking notes.
We interviewed Gibby earlier tonight.
Yes, we did, and I guess that'll come out before this. So before we recorded this, and that was the best part of the night. We fucking interviewed Gibby from Barn of the Blood Llama on the phone, and we talked to him for like
it was amazing
45 minutes, and he is wonderful and was the highlight of our night.
And I want to state for the record, a good friend of mine, someone I respect, but someone I really want to kick in the fucking balls right now. The reason we watched this movie was all because of you, Phantom. So fuck you. I can't believe I just gave an hour and 22 minutes? An hour and 22 minutes and 2/3 of a bottle of whiskey to this fucking movie. Phantom, I love you. You're a cool dude, but you know what? You can kiss my fucking ass because this movie just wasted my time and fuck you.
I will take that and dial it back several specs. Like,
go for it.
I think that you watched this movie not knowing what the fuck it was, and then challenged us to watch it because you wanted someone to share in your pain, and I understand that. This movie is not good. It is not good at all. There are 21 boobs in it, and there are 3 human on human rape scenes and 1 ape on human rape scene. And then there's like a weird dog with an Indian face, and that's pretty much the entire movie.
If Dog with an Indian face had been an actual character, that would have saved this movie.
R.I.P. Sam. Let's drink to Sam.
I don't have another drink.
Here, drink my beer.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Rest in peace, Sam. You are the best piglet to ever be slaughtered horribly on the fucking screen.
You're the best piglet to never have a spider web spun on top of you with worms.
Oh, you're doing the Charlotte's Web thing.
Yeah. Charlotte's Web reference, motherfucker.
So, anyways, we watched Tanya's Island. We played the Tanya's Island drinking game. And
I can't believe we did this.
I'm going to say we lost the Tanya's Island drinking game because we are really drunk. It's midnight and we have to go to work in the morning. So, thank you for joining us. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
Wait, we're on Instagram?
We're fucking on Instagram,
Holy
Nathan.
Shit.
Instagram.
We're somebody.
Caught Dead Watching. We also have a Twitter that I don't know how to use very well. Our Twitter thing is Caught Dead Pod because Caught Dead Watching is too long.
Every now and then.
Yeah, we do. What? Yes. We're at Caught Dead Twat. I should change it to that. Anyway.
You should.
So I am Battle Cougar on Instagram and Twitter. He is Son of Celluloid on
Facebook and everywhere else. Just Google Son of Celluloid, and anything that doesn't involve Clive Barker involves me.
We are drunk and we apologize. However...
Fuck no, we never apologize.
I want to say right now, the official Caught Dead Watching Titty Boob count
21.
is 22 because
22.
we were at 1 when we started this.
What?
21 plus 1 is 22. We had a boob from Texas Chainsaw.
We're doing
Caught
cumulative.
Dead Watching cumulative titty boob count is 22 tits and 1 dick.
We gotta remedy this with the next episode.
More dicks?
No, more tits.
Oh.
And more dicks. More nudity.
So,
as long as there are titty boobs and you can count cocks, that's fine, whatever.
So next time we are going to watch, unless we change our minds, The Suckling.
The Suckling.
The Suckling.
So that's the one we're going with for the next episode.
Yeah, we're going to do straight up, like, weird monster horror.
The Suckling. I've never seen it.
It's pretty fucking great. There's hookers and death. Hookers and death.
Hookers and death.
Yeah.
I'm down. As long as it's not fucking ape rape.
I don't want any bestiality. I don't want any rape. I'm like over that. So I just want abortion jokes.
Abortion jokes?
That is all the Suckling is.
Dude, our next episode is going to be all abortion jokes. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for tuning in to Caught
Dead
Dead
Watching.
Tanya's sensuality is strongest of all, compelling, irresistible. The beast follows his nature and his Tanya. Fantasy and reality meet.